Robot Collector 64 here, bringing you another review after being away for a pretty long time. This time I bring you Reveal the Shield Rodimus. Well, Rodimus Prime, or Rodimus, however you want to call him, Hot Rod. This came in a 2-pack for about, well, I'll explain the price point later, but let's just start with the basics. This guy is Rodimus Prime, whatever. Honestly, I just call him Rodimus. Rodimus, yeah, what's wrong with me? He comes with these two accessories. This really hefty matrix of the matrix of leadership, which isn't painted. It's just one solid chunk, which is actually pretty well detailed, actually. I'm amazed. You can't really see it thanks to this crappy camera's blur, but it's actually really well detailed. I'm amazed, and it's honestly gonna be smudged. It's a smudge magnet, I'll admit to that. And it hasn't chipped yet or anything. Like, I don't know if this is actual paint or just the color of the steel, but it hasn't chipped yet, and I'm really happy. And it comes with this blaster with a flame that's the shot, and it shoots pretty darn well. It's a little difficult, but yeah. I don't want to really shoot it because I'm kind of afraid this flame will break. The paint on it is chipping though. Right around here. It's incredibly tiny, but yeah. I don't know what this is really, but oh yeah, there's one of my major problems with this guy right off the bat. He has ball joints, but they're really loose. I'm gonna tighten this here so it doesn't come off as much. Since he's a Reveal the Shield also, he gets this. See, Autobot, is he a Decepticon? He's an Autobot. I'm amazed. This would have been an awesome gimmick, to be honest, if every single box didn't reveal who they were in the back or on the side, really. I mean, those who, some of the more, I guess you can say, individual parts of the series, there were members that in this line that I had never heard of, so I was kind of interested to see which they really were allegiance to until I flipped the box. There was someone in particular I didn't like because of that, but I don't remember anymore. I digress from that argument. He has decent articulation. It goes up and down. He only reason these can't really move back because of his backpack. Forward, swivel here, bendable. Toe joints due to transformation purposes. Heel spur for standing up because he's pretty much back heavy without it. His arms, his wrists don't not move. His arms are horrible. This is all they can really do. That's it. Head. Did I even show you the feet? I'm not thinking today. It's been a while since I've done this. His head. It's yeah, it has 360, but you can't look up and down. And for this, it's a solid piece of plastic. It has no light piping at all. The blue eyes he's supposed to have, they're just painted on, so it's not as impressive as it should be. And that's really about it. I mean, it's Hot Rodimus, and like, what do you expect out of him? Oh, yeah, this sucks. This thing here, I have no idea what it's for, honestly. I've thought it had something to do with the Matrix, but it doesn't do anything. I have no idea what this piece is for. If someone wants to tell me, go ahead. I'll be glad to learn. Might as well go to transformation now. I mean, I did only show him in robot mode because he came in the box like that. Flip the wrist in. Flip this closed. forward. From like this. You can close them. You can't close them in yet. From here, flip his backpack like that. Close up. Makes up the back of the car. Hold it like this. Flip that. They're both independent, so you actually have to do them separately. And that's already making the back of his car. Flip this over completely. Push these in. I'm trying to not break it out of sheer rage. It's another problem. This loose ball joint's pretty tight. I don't know, maybe it's mine, but it's pretty tight here, the arm parts. Pushing it in. I am in pure... there we go. For the rest of his car, you go like this. So it locks onto its arms. Here also. Another one. And here you just use these. There's two little peg holes here. That indent there, use it to plug into both of these wheels, and that's basically. Last but not least, his blaster actually attaches onto him. There's a little hole right there. Flip these over, and you have a Rodimus, well, hot rod Rodimus, It's not the best roller. Really, the front wheel seems dead to me. This wheel seems dead. Everything else moves like that, really. It's just one giant clunk of plastic. This is not even painted. This is just painted. This isn't any clear glass or anything like that. The flames are painted. Everything here is painted. It's just one giant painted figure. Is it decently detailed? Decent. That's probably the best I can ever say for a decent. Kibble, somewhat. I mean, it looks kinda okay, I guess. Can't say the best. And you can't put this anywhere on this figure. It's kind of useless. It's just there. But that's really about it for Hot Rod. There's not much you can do with him. There really isn't. The only things I can think about having Rodimus, Hot Rod, whatever you want to call him, is if you're getting the Guardian pack, in which then I totally recommend getting this figure. But he does come in a 2-pack, and the price, it's, no, I think $23, so it's kind of worth it. But for this figure alone, I wouldn't recommend any more than $10 or so. I really wouldn't recommend any higher. And this is really about it. The pros and cons of him. Decent molding, decent figure. Looks nice, great paint. He's decent. I really don't know what else to say. He's not the best, but I mean, like, he's good. He's good. They really could have done better. His arm just popped right off. Give me a second. So yeah, that's about it, really. He's not that tall, too. I mean, like, he's pretty standard for deluxe. Not the best deluxe. I guess if you had a scatter shot Cybertronian, the small one, that would be the best size comparison. I don't have him with me, nor do I remember if I still have it or not, but that's really about it. And this is it, really. Rodimus Prime. But then again, he did come in a 2-pack. A beautiful 2-pack. With one figure in there. One figure in particularly. Was the holy grail of Transformers, if you ask me. It is one of my proudest figures to actually get. I mean, like, I wish I had the Takara version of Rodimus. Such a huge improvement from here. But it isn't really a bad figure, this one. I really don't know how I just changed topics halfway through when I started praising something else. But Rodimus Prime, meh. That's the best I can say. A meh. Not even awesome, great, anything. It's just a meh. Not like I'm rage hating it like I hate Ironhide. That's... But... crap. Sorry. I'm kind of, like, distracted mentally and physically. But he's really a decent class figure. I mean, like, I would only recommend him for really minimalist values. Nothing more, nothing less. A good 10, 15. No, not even 15. 10, 12, that's it. 15 is paying way too high for this guy. I'm sorry for anyone who really thinks this figure is really great, but I really don't think you should be paying more than $10 if you're getting this guy by himself. But anyone who's getting this by themselves, great. That's really great. I don't know what else to say. Because my money went to something better than this. A tons better than this. Probably the most beautiful figure I've ever seen. Because you didn't buy the 2-pack to buy Rodimus. Rodimus was just the extra package for the 2-pack. You bought him for the other one.